Hi, I'm Holly with SurfPrep Sanding, and I'm excited to bring to you some ideas on how to use our amazing interface pads. We have a variety of interface pads, and I would like to go over some of the ways that you can use them. Whether it's detailed profile doors, shaker style doors, or objects that have a lot of detailed work with curves and deep grooves. First things first, when you're using your 3x4 sander, make sure to always have your pad saver on it. The pad saver does exactly what it is. It saves your backup pad from wearing down the corners or causing your hook and loop to melt together and cause a hard piece of plastic that will telescope through your abrasive onto your substrate. Pad saver is a must. This is our variety pack that we sell of all the different interface pads we offer, but you also can buy them individually too. So let's start with our shaker style door. We have our pad saver on here. Now we can use the 15mm firm. That means this is very firm. Or you can use our medium. So you just add that to your sander, lining it up, and then attach your abrasive. This is for when you're doing inside your cabinet doors, your shaker style. Doing this, it allows the interface pad to be what comes into contact on your straight vertical edges of your shaker door, so that decreases wear and tear in your sander, and you also have less bounce back, and you won't have any dents inside of your profile or your vertical edges. I also like to use 15mm firm interface pad if you're doing drawers, when you're sanding drawers, because this also will help be a buffer from your going side to side and not slamming your machine into the drawer wall. My next tip is when we're doing detailed angles on a cabinet door or an end panel for an island, is you can take your interface pads and cut them to the widths that you need. So for here, I have my pad saver first, then I attach the interface pad in the middle, and then I attach the actual abrasive, a strip of abrasive, onto the interface pad. So you can get multiple strips out of your abrasive. Now you can run this inside the groove of your panel doors that you're doing without having to worry about rounding out any of the finer details, edging on the sides. My favorite thing to do and use interface pads, we're going to use this as an example, is you're going to take, you can use either an X-Acto knife, utility knife, and cut it, or a pair of scissors. I prefer scissors. Simply cut your interface pad. This is our 1/2-inch squishy interface pad, and this is no holes. So I like to cut up the ones that have no holes. But you can use the ones with holes. The 1/2-inch squishy interface pad does come with the sanding system kit, so you can try it out, and you can also then buy another one without holes so you can cut it. So attach that to your sander. We'll go ahead and use the red Riptide paper strip, and hopefully we can capture this. This goes perfectly inside that groove without your sander hitting these two high points. So you're able to sand right deep in there. You can even stack multiple interface pads. Another thing that you can do that a lot of people don't realize, you can offset your interface pads. What you're going to do is offset the interface pad from the sander, then even offset your Pro Foam. This is drastic. So I would probably do 1 to 2 centimeters, but this is for drastic purposes to show you. So if I have a very deep scroll work that I'm trying to do, and I've got to get deep into that scroll, this is how you offset it so that you can still use a sander and get a perfect sand, and you're not having too much pressure from just your fingers to get in there into that deep scroll work and get it sanded. Same thing, this is great for doing window casings. You can get in there tight by offsetting and not having to worry about having your machine hit the side of the wall.